When she's doing things that you know are so wrong, but you don't have a willingness to walk away, you might stay with her, but at the expense of your own self-respect.
Ooh, and your self-esteem, bruh. Self-esteem shot on the floor, out here bleeding and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all because you can't leave a disrespectful bitch alone. It's wild behavior, bruh. Triple TG gang. We back in his stain. You already know what it is if you do not know who I am. My name is Diamond. I run this channel called True to the Game. You already know why you came today. Today, man, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, what we're gonna be reacting to, Miss Sadia Khan. She is I believe she's a psychologist. That's what I believe, all right? So she is going to let us know what relationship mistake we don't need to make, okay? So shout out to her. Look, if you want my help directly so you make less relationship mistakes, make sure you hit the link in my description down below to book a call with me. You ain't got no bitches you want one, you got one bitch you want a ton. Make sure you hit the link in my description down below to book a call with me. That way we can go over any questions you may have, all right, specific to your situation. Make sure, if you have not already, go cop your merch, man. True to the Game merch is out. True to the Game is on the front. Stop Simping is on the back. And if you are a pimp and not a simp, like this video, comment your thoughts down below, hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. Let's get right into it, man. Let's do it.
When you can't walk away from somebody that is disrespectful and is someone who's not good to you and not good for you, but you don't have a willingness to walk away, what happens is, for a man, normally when somebody annoys you, when somebody disrespects you, whatever it is, 1 or 2 fights or whatever it is, then you can get physical and you get it out of your system and never speak to that person again. With a woman, you can't touch her. Yeah, you can't. So you have all this rage.
And that's the thing, man. Like, if there is a woman out there who is causing anger in your life or causing any type of chaos in your life, you have to take accountability for you allowing that woman to enter your life. And you also have to take accountability of not allowing her to exit your life. A lot of guys want to hang on to women who treat them like shit, instead of walking the fuck away because they feel like, oh, she's such a baddie, I gotta keep her in my life. I'll never find a baddie like this who will take interest in me. She done gave you a little bit of pussy and now you can't leave her alone because you feel like you done won the prize and you don't want to let go of the prize. And it's just like, dude, the whole problem is you don't see yourself as a prize. The whole problem is you're allowing someone to come into your reality and cause chaos. I don't give a fuck what you look like. Beyonce, whoever your star model is, whoever your model of affection is, or your celebrity crush is, I ain't got one of them. But if you had your perfect ideal looking woman, right? I don't give a fuck what you look like. It's all in your behavior. If you're behaving like an ass, your ass is fucking grass. Getting rid of you fast. And that's why it's so important. If you have game, you know these things. If you don't have game, then you probably don't know that it's not normal for a bitch to come into your reality and come into your world and cause chaos. That shit is not something that you should be dealing with. A lot of TV programming and the music and just social media and just maybe even seeing your parents' relationships or whatever, you think that it's normal to bicker and argue with your woman, go back and forth, or maybe even put hands on each other. And this shit is just not what a nigga with game is going to tolerate. I'd rather be alone than fuck with a disrespectful bitch, and I don't care how fine you are, right? I don't give a fuck. Because if you're not behaving in the ways that I want you to behave, what is the use to have you there? What is the use for you to come in my shit where I have peace and cause chaos just because you bad? I don't give a fuck about that.
All this anger and rage that you can't actually give to her because that's inappropriate. So you give it to yourself. You start to hate yourself.
You start to hate yourself for being in a situation to where a bitch is talking shit to you, causing chaos in your life once again, and you're too fucking weak to walk away. And that's why it tears down your own self-esteem, because your own genetics and DNA is rejecting what's going on. It's trying to protect you from what's going on. However, you still say, nah, fuck it, I love her so much, man. We done been through so much. Nah, you done been through so much. She done put you through so much. You should have left her a long time ago. But you're a weak ass nigga. So that's why your self-esteem suffers. That's why you have all of this pent-up anger and aggression. That's why you want to put hands on your woman. Because she shouldn't even be your woman. She don't deserve that spot. Look at how she's behaving. And she's going to get even worse the longer you allow her to overstay her welcome. And that's on you. That's not on her. If I allow a disrespectful bitch to come in my reality and stay there, that's my fault. That's on me. That's on me, baby. That's on me. And you gotta own that, man.
When she's doing things that you know are so wrong, but you don't have a willingness to walk away, you might stay with her, but at the expense of your own self-respect.
Ooh, and your self-esteem, bruh. Self-esteem shot on the floor, out here bleeding and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all because you can't leave a disrespectful bitch alone. It's wild behavior, bruh.
And you will literally start to hate yourself. You will look at yourself like you're a weaker person, and she can smell that.
You're going to look at yourself as a weaker person because you are a weaker person. And not only are you going to look at yourself as a weaker person, the woman has already looked at you as the weaker person for sticking around when she knows she done motherfucking treated you so bad and you should have been left. Do you not think that a woman doesn't know, maybe not consciously, but at least on a subconscious level, that you should have left her fucking disrespectful ass a long time ago? You don't think that she doesn't understand that? And at a subconscious level, she can't respect you. She can't. She can only respect the guy who says, man, I ain't tolerating this shit. Bye, be gone. And then she's like, oh my God, you're so rude. But she loves that guy because that guy knows who he is, knows his value, knows his worth, and has boundaries and will not tolerate that shit. You don't have to be ugly towards her. You ain't got to tell her, bitch, get out my life. Bitch, fuck you. Go to hell. No. Hey, look, I don't like the way you're behaving. You know, with that being said, you want to get back at me later on, whenever you can fix your attitude or fix what you got going on, we can do that. We can pick up where we left off. We got to get an understanding here because this right here does not work in my reality. Point blank, period. If she cool with it and y'all have an understanding, y'all can move on. If not, deuce until we do, or maybe we never do. Either way, I don't give a fuck. That's what a guy who actually values himself, that's what his thought process is. It's not, oh my gosh, if she leaves, I'm never going to find a baddie like that in my life again. She makes me feel so good. And oh my God, when it's good, but when it's bad, bruh. You don't love yourself. That's really what it is. If you allow a bitch to come in and annihilate your shit and cause chaos in your world, you don't respect yourself. And a woman is not going to respect you. The disrespect is going to get even worse. Trust and believe.
Off you. So the disrespect gets worse. The meanness gets worse.
What I just say?
So when she learns you don't...
She's going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing because she's like, dude, I can get away with anything. So she's going to keep trying to see where the line is. Where is the boundary? Where is the boundary? So she's pushing boundaries that are not even there. Think about that. And that's how really crazy situations end up happening because she doesn't see a boundary. She doesn't see one. So she keeps going and going and going and going. Right? Facts.
Don't have that willingness to walk away. Instead of appreciating you for staying with her through her battles, she now thinks, okay, he'll never go. But we're actually looking for...
Ooh, he'll never go. Oh my God. And you know what? The disrespect gets so wild when a woman knows that you won't go. No matter what she does, she gonna throw the kitchen sink at your ass. Like, blink! She gonna throw the kitchen sink at your ass. Maybe even like physically. Alright? Not just metaphorically, but physically. She might try to get the sink uninstalled to throw the sink at you and see if you still stay. And that shit can be so toxic. It can be so... Guys, I'm looking out for you. But I can only look out for you to the degree that I can look out for you. You have to, at some point, you got to look out for yourself. You got to continue watching these videos, but you also have to apply this shit in your real life. The next time you with a bad bitch, right? And she does some disrespectful shit, I want you to think about me in the back of your mind. And say, you know what? Diamond said If she act up, I gotta check that shit. And if we don't have an understanding, then we can't move on, and I gotta let the bitch go. Right? I want you to remember this when you encounter the next disrespectful bitch, bruh. Because a woman is looking for that boundary. She's testing your strength as a man. And when she sees that the man is not strong, when she sees that the man is weak, she knows that you're not the one. I'll just say that. She knows that you're not the one. Because the one will leave her ass alone. Leave her ass in the dust and not think twice about it, baby. You can come back, if we get an understanding and we know that this shit ain't happening again. But if not, and we can't get that understanding, it's cool. We're just incompatible. And that's okay. That's okay.
For the line. So she'll push you more and push you more and push you more, waiting to see where the threshold is. If she can't find it, she'll just leave you. When you can't.
Ooh, damn. So she said a similar thing than me, but she said, yeah, if she can't find the boundary line, she's going to leave you because she's like, at this point, you're way too weak. A woman doesn't want to feel like the man is weaker than her because she's not going to feel safe. Think about it. A woman wants to feel safe in all actuality, even back to biblical times or even back to the Roman empires and way back in BC, right? Women have always valued protection and safety because women have to mother children, have to be the nurturers. So that's their job. So they can only go where they feel protected and where they feel safe. And they don't feel protected or safe with a weak ass man, somebody who's weaker than them, and they can push and push and push on and like disrespect and talk shit to and all of this, and the man still stays, and put hands on and the man still stays. Tell me how a woman is going to feel protected and safe with that man. So these things I want you guys to think about when y'all encounter disrespect from women. I want you guys to really think about these things. And like I said, you don't have to be ugly. You don't have to be rude. But let her know that there is a boundary there. And if you cross it again, it's wraps for you. It's wraps. All right? Look, if you want my help with situations like this or any other situation that you have, make sure that you hit the link in my description down below to book a call with me. All right, you ain't got no bitches you want one, you got one bitch you want a ton. Make sure you hit the link in my description down below so we can actually answer any questions that you may have specific to your situation. All right, we gonna get you right. Also, make sure you cop the merch, man. True to the Game merch is out. True to the Game is on the front. Stop Simping is on the back. If you are pimping out a simp, like this video, comment your thoughts down below. Hit the subscribe button, select all notifications so you do not miss an upload where I'm getting you closer to being a pimp, less of a simp. I will see you in the next one, and last but not least, I'm out this thing. Stay true to the game.